Hello. Singer 2025, episode 3. I've got Flo on my left.
Hey.
I got Jay on my right.
Hello.
Let's go. Is this Charlie Puth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just,
I love this song. This song was effing massive here.
Yeah. Everywhere, actually. Yo.
Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? I play it back over and over, hear your last words. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. So carry on, give me all the strength I need.
It's quite obvious.
I mean, it is in his style. It's in his vocal style to use that effect. I mean,
I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. So carry on, give me all the strength I need. So carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend.
it's been a long day. So it's when we tip up to a slightly higher. It can be a downward bounce or an upward bounce. This one is designed to be upward. And if you watch his mouth, you will see his mouth indicate where that upward bounce is. So again, watch my mouth. It's been a long. Do you see my mouth make that adjustment? So we see his mouth make this adjustment, but we don't hear the note happening. So that either means that the note was taken out or corrected out, or he didn't do it, but his mouth did. I'm not sure.
It's been a long day
Interesting.
without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you
Well, I did
again.
notice that when he licked his lips.
I heard the lick.
I heard that.
I heard the lick
yeah,
too.
So it's pretty live.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do this. We've talked about this a zillion times. But, I mean, the only reason I'm drawing attention to it is just because Singer has kind of come out and said, we want to be live. But again, this could be being considered an effect for the style of him. I don't know.
We've seen several singers use this kind of effect.
Come along.
Not on this show, though.
Not on this show.
Not on this show.
Where
No,
we
it's the first time.
began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
But I guess it doesn't really matter if he's only a guest. If he's not competing.
Correct.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
How do I breathe without you?
But we still hear...
Completely pulled straight. Every note is straight.
Yeah. But
I agree.
But
I'll be waiting for you till the day you're home.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Give me all the strength.
That's all I would say. More than I'm hearing like funky artifacts where there's note changes, the most prominent thing to my ear is that there's no wavers within a tone, which is that's not like humans can't do that. And then on note changes, I believe he's probably being reasonably accurate because we're not hearing like big flippy like Akon artifacts. We're just hearing everything is like really, really like a staircase, like really crispier than a human generally is.
I need to carry on. So let the light guide your way.
It's a great song though.
Hold every memory I as you go, and every road you take always leads you.
See, on one hand, it's like it's not that big of a deal. It's a beautiful performance. It's a great song. It sounds really clean. It's really appealing. But on the other side, I think the tricky thing is that I believe Singer has made a stink about that they're being live. So that's where the trick comes in, is that the general public will believe that this is untouched, unassisted, unaided, whatever you want to say. Now, that kind of just contributes to the cycle, right? Because then everybody feels the need to dust it, like fix it, to kind of fix it up a little bit. So it just perpetuates this cycle when it's just hard. It's just hard. This is a great performance and fully appropriate to play at a concert. Like, this is a fine sound. It's just how it's framed that can be tricky, in my opinion.
It's been a long day.
There's still human elements.
There are.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
The Americans are enjoying the song that's familiar.
I think it's just filters and lenses, and yeah.
What do you mean? What is?
Well, obviously these two are touched by him knowing who he is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I mean, if another person is singing just like that with pitch correction on stage, they wouldn't be touched. All I'm saying.
Oh, no,
is
they
this-
just recognize the song. I think they're just feeling a piece of home.
Well, it just shows that everyone's so biased. Because if we're only talking about singing, then Lee Hong can perform this song way better than he does
Okay.
in front of a piano without auto-tune on.
I just want to touch that.
Okay.
I think Lee Home is a great singer.
Yeah.
But I think that this is a singer-songwriter song, and he's doing what he does.
I know. I'm really bothered by the auto-tune part. That's why I bring up Lee Hong, because Lee Hong doesn't.
Well,
use
if you've
this
ever
kind of
gone on
effects.
if you've ever watched his TikTok, like, it's pretty clear that the man can sing. Most people in these scenarios can sing. It's just a matter of how clean you want it, or possibly in this case, that you want it to have that really crispy, polished effect.
Yeah,
but that's not what the show is supposed
Exactly.
to be.
Exactly.
When I see you again, when I see you again.
Because in a normal scenario, this wouldn't have even been a topic. Like, if we just saw this at concert, or if we just came across this, we wouldn't be like talking about
Yeah,
this so
exactly.
much.
Because
It's just that
I think the whole point why this show has so much attention is because it's labeled as live.
well, yeah, they made that switch. They acknowledged that they wanted it to be that.
Exactly.
I hear you.
谢谢，来，掌声给 Charlie。
谢谢 Charlie。
Yeah, it's a tough topic with the technology we have today. It's a really doozy. But that's definitely not what the show...
Supposed to be.
Is this Guy?
Yes. I knew he was gonna sing a slow song.
Oh, yeah, you wanted him to.
Yes,
It has, like, ballad vibes. Is there like a babbling brook in the background?
我在这，我在这，我。咖啡馆与广场有3个街区，就人。我在这里欢笑，我在哭泣，我我在这里祈祷，我在这里，我。如果有一天我希望人们把在这我能感觉到我在这是个很长的梦，我可以随时回去，那里没有人会在意我曾经的回忆。究竟我遇到了谁？到最后成为了谁？也许是相片的馈赠，即使是我就做是世界的神，那昨天回想的过去，给不上承诺，到最后承诺，却让你一些个好，一些个相近的问候，我又不是有真实，是一次。我在这。
Okay, before I forget what I wanted to say, I think that this performance is nice to hear some like more singy singing.
Exactly.
I can't say that it really resonates with me,
Okay.
but I do have appreciation for the combination of both singing and rapping, and that both are at a high level.
Exactly.
And that the grit is being used very consistently. We don't hear his voice burning out or fatiguing, which means that he's figured out a technique for himself that is has longevity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've said this other times about artists, about singers that I feel have an affect. And to me, like, most notes are laden with this particular grit that he uses. Like it's totally his sound.
Yeah.
For someone like me that's like getting to know him and kind of feeling it out and appreciating his skills, but sort of feeling out the vibe, that affect is like, ooh,
Yeah.
it's always this.
Maybe he can reduce the frequency of
Well, I don't know if he should reduce it or if he, he clearly has many fans that are here for it. For me, as just a new watcher of his, it's a lot.
it. Okay.
Nice compression. You know, I don't want to take back what I just said, but I do think that he's highly entertaining, and I think that he's an athletic vocalist. He's nothing like Yellow, who I mentioned last week in comparison to Pax Congo. But I will just say that what I see in him is the same level of entertainer and vocal athlete. It has highs, it has lows, it has texture, it has depth, it's an adventure. And he's not just athletic, a high level of musicianship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a performer.
谢谢 Guy， 谢谢。
You accidentally oversold it to me. I don't know what I had in my head.
I see. All
I
right.
just had something else in my head when you were
Sure.
like, yeah, he's such a good rapper, but wait till you hear him singing.
I just really like him. I really
Yeah.
like him.
And absolutely. And I hope it's coming across that I have tons of appreciation for the athleticism. It's just a personal, like,
Okay.
what do I do with this personally?
Right.
Sorry, who is it?
Oh, I missed it.
I wasn't looking. Did you see?
No, I can see the name.
Oh, seagulls in the background. With a harp. Seagulls and harp, just perfect match. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. Is this the...
Oh, that's your guy.
Oh, it's my guy!
今晨已褪去
Who has a brooch this week.
归来的渔民叫卖着刚刚经历的风雨，教堂里举行着婚礼，我路过感到甜蜜，也让我想到我和你。
I find that the quality of his voice is something that we hear in musical theater, the thickness of his voice.
I see.
The long, broad strokes that he uses, we would hear in like a Disney movie.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you close your eyes, there's like Disney Prince vibes. But the songs that he's choosing and the way that he uses his instrument aren't necessarily theatrical. But that texture, you know, sometimes Broadway and theater music are these crazy vocalists, but they really only sing quite theatrical music. Ben Platt is a great example of a crazy vocalist who before he started releasing his own music just sang theatrically. But I really like the texture of his voice and the way he uses it.
Me too.
哦，我知道所有的伤痛都会过去，也明白有些遗憾会永远留。
Is he wearing a cummerbund?
I don't. It looks like it, yeah.
But no jacket.
No jacket.
Interesting.
在心里。哦，但愿那海风再起，海鸥落在那礁石，我终于对着大海放声喊出你的名字。Why do the birds
Go on singing. Interesting.
Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love.
Interesting mashup. Do you know that song?
我知道所有的伤痛都会过去，也明白有些遗憾会永远留在心里。哦，但愿那海风再起，还有落在那礁石，我终于对着大海放声喊出你的名字。哦，我知道所有的伤痛都会过去，也明白有些遗憾会永远留在心里。哦，但愿那海风再起，还有落在那礁石，我终于对着大海放声喊出你的名字。哦，但愿那海风再起，还有落在那礁石，我终于对着大海放声喊出你的名字。
I want to go one step further because when people think of Broadway, sometimes they still think of things like Phantom of the Opera. But modern musical theater in New York, in UK,
It's cross
pop.
genres.
It's like pop.
Anything actually can
It can
worked
be,
into it.
but there can be like rock that's Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
There can be pop that's Broadway.
Yes.
So modern Broadway has like lots of riffs,
Yes.
lots of belting.
Yes.
It's not this anymore.
Yeah.
So there is like classical and then there is theatrical, and this is why Disney prints vibes sometimes, because
Right.
there is that kind of theatrical, definitely texture, fatness, thickness, masculinity to his voice, and also he uses it very bravely and broadly, like sometimes Broadway singers do. So that is, in my mind, it's a positive.
And I think the pitch is quite good.
Oh,
so
oh, oh,
I apologize for comparing him to Silence. All right.
So sorry, I didn't look. Who was it?
I can't even see the
No,
name.
that's the idol guy.
Ah.
That's even auto tune.
That's
Auto tune.
well, it's weird what they
He
choose.
didn't even sing it.
Wait, whoa! I
It was
wasn't.
recorded,
Yeah, I know it's pre-recorded.
pre-recorded
Pre-recorded.
with pitch deviation.
Hold on. I think what you're hearing is a raw vocal that has effects on it, so you're going to hear it pull.
吗？有一套房子之后才能去爱别人吗？总是以为成功之后就能抚平伤痕，欲望变卖着错过的人，让青春耗尽，只剩面目可憎。你我来自湖北、四川、广西、宁夏、河南、山东、贵州、云南的小镇乡村，曾经发誓要做了不起的人，却在北京、上海、广州、深圳某天夜晚忽然醒来，像被命运叫醒了。他说你不能就这样过完一生。许多年前，你有一双清澈的双眼，奔跑起来像是一道春天的闪电，想看遍这世界，去最遥远的远方，感觉有双翅膀，能飞越高山海洋。许多年前，我曾是个朴素的少年，爱上一个人就不怕付出自己一生，相信爱会永恒，相信每个陌生人，让我和世界初相见，让我曾经是少年。当我曾经是少年，当我曾经是少年。
I think this was a better song choice than last week. You're familiar with him, yeah?
Not at all.
Oh, not at all. I think that he's fine. I think it's fine.
He's like a karaoke singer.
I don't think that this was a disaster. I don't think that there's a...
It's better than last week.
Who dat?
陈楚生。
如果记得却没有一我想
Do you think this year they're also using more vocals in the background track effects? Like, do you think they're using more vocal effects in this season?
Don't know.
It feels like it's me. I don't remember this much like heavy reverb, like obviously there was production last year, but there just seems more like zhuzh, more zhuzh. Yeah. I love hearing my words come out of your mouth. It's like makes my day.
只是我的眼泪不停止挥。
I like him. quite a lot. I like
我
that.
想你说的对，你说的太绝对，谁叫我的眼泪没有地位。
Every time I hear him, I think of the same thing, and I've probably said it both weeks, but it's that making beautiful music, singing beautifully is not riffs, runs, and belting. This is such an important thing for everybody, especially singers and artists themselves, to come back to, is what tools we have available, and that high notes and belting is only one of them.
Yeah.
It is only one of them. I find him extremely emotive, and I find it to be a really attractive style. Is this his?
如果能够明天醒来就不记得你的样子，我愿意用很高的代价去做这样的事。虽然善良让我在多数的时间里能控制，可是
I want this to be his song.
我真的不想太
It's a cover?
Cover.
Do you like it, Flo? Do you like him?
I think it's okay.
But he doesn't like...
No, I think he's alright.
You just think it's okay.
Yeah.
理智，我想轻描淡写，不能都是责备，
That was a
只
human
是
note.
我的眼泪不听指挥。
It's a beautiful
我
arrangement.
想你说的对，你说的太绝对，谁让我的
Oh my god, we have matching in-ears, bro! Oh.
眼泪没有地位？我想轻描淡写，画出一冷心灰。
I like this song. This song is super well arranged. This string part is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, the fancy things that he does are very subtle, as I've described.
Yeah.
I like him. Do you?
Okay.
You're like Flo.
Yeah.
I like the folky vibes. I love the guitar. I love the arrangement. Pretty.
Grace.
Oh, fun dress. Training season. I don't know this. Is it hers?
No.
My baby, are you someone that I could have given
Sorry?
Dua Lipa.
Okay.
my heart to, or just the poison that I'm drawn to? It can be hard to tell the difference late at night. Won't you play fair?
Ooh, girl.
Is that a compass in your nature? Or are you tricky 'cause I've been there? Baby, I don't need to learn my lesson twice. And if you didn't wanna go there, you should know why.
Beautiful.
Need someone to hold me close, deeper than I've ever known. His love is like a rodeo, knows just how to take control. When I'm vulnerable, he's straight talking to my soul. Conversation overload, training season's over. shouldn't have to teach you how to love me right.
For me this week, she looks the most comfortable. I think she looks gorgeous in this dress. Her makeup is beautiful. I don't know this song. I kind of wish I did. And I'm a little bit surprised for her to choose a song. I mean, I'm not saying this song isn't a hit. I'm sure it's a big hit, but I do know like a good chunk of pop music. Do you know this?
I don't know the song.
Do you?
No.
Okay. Well, either way, I think this is her best vocal performance so far. I think it feels the most cohesive. I feel like it has the most through line.
I actually like the arrangement of the song.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do
feels
too.
Very coherent.
It feels I feel like it's flowing a lot more. I also feel like she is showing her voice off, but in a way that sits in the song still. The song is still intact.
Baby, I hope an arrow potential to waste. Understands I need someone to hold me close, deeper than I've ever known. Whose love is like a rodeo, knows just how to take control. When I'm vulnerable, he's straight talking to myself. Conversation overload, got me feeling vertigo. I need somebody to know that. 'Cause I don't wanna have to show.
She's great.
Oh, yeah. If that you then let me know, yeah.
She's so functional up there. That's actually, watching her has been a great, interesting, like, I don't want to say lesson, but I've talked about this before, that just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
She's super capable, and there's tools in my toolkit too that are really easy to pull out.
Yeah.
But watching her, like, every performance she's done, you couldn't argue that she's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But does it always appeal?
Yeah.
And that I feel like
Less is more.
fantastic vocalist, and this seems really well thought out, this performance.
I like it.
Can you compete? Now is the time. Run when you hear that whistle blow. How you want my team? I'm stuck on the sideline waiting. Someone to tell me go. You should know I need someone to hold me close, deeper than I've ever known. Whose love is like a rodeo, knows just how to take control. When I'm audible, he's straight talking to my soul. Conversation overload. Training season's over.
This last passage she did is gorgeous. Her voice is insane.
Oh yeah. Love
Oof
it.
aloof.
Love it.
Oof aloof.
Conversation overload. Training season's over.
Over training season. Like, fun.
Training season, training season, training season, training season, training season's over.
That's gorgeous. She killed it this week. She killed it this week.
really
She
like
killed
this
it this
one.
week.
Yeah, yeah,
Bravo. That was so solid.
Whoa!
Oh, good for her.
Yes.
She caught her. She found her stride. And this is our other gal, our other American. We found love. And what? We found love and what?
It's like a mashup or something.
Yeah, there's another title underneath it.
How will I know?
Whitney Houston. Nice. She did la. She added a note in there. It's really live. So. What do you think of the production? It sounds like a Nintendo game underneath. I don't know if I'm sold yet, but her voice sounds stunning.
Yeah.
Her voice sounds stunning. I don't like the original.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. But I think her vocals sound fantastic. Looks great too. Both of them have caught their stride a little bit.
Yeah.
Both of them.
There's a boy I know.
Hey,
He's
Whitney.
the one I dream of. Looks into my eyes, take me to the clouds above. Ooh, I lose control, can't seem to get enough. When I wake
Her dancer?
from dreaming,
saw
tell me
that?
is it
You've been
really
dancing for a long time now.
Watching her! Calm down! I'm focusing on the right thing!
Oh, I love you, baby. Hey!
Is this fast?
It's about the same.
Something about the arrangement I don't like either.
If he loves me not, I love you so much, China. If he loves me, oh, if he loves me now, hey, if he loves me, if he loves me now, oh, how will I know? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know? I know he really loves me. With every heartbeat, I'm falling in love with every beat. What you know about these things? We found love in a hopeless place. 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 How will I know?
Hey, nice, nice. Beautiful vocal performance. I really, really do like the tone of her voice. I like the vocal decisions she makes. In the Whitney Houston section, she kind of thinned out some pieces of the melody that I'm not sure why, but that is me just like vocal nerd for no reason. I think that she interacted a ton with the crowd, interacted a ton with the backup dancers who, I found them distracting. Did you like them?
Like what?
The backup dancers?
Dancers?
Yeah, did it make sense to you?
Yes,
You
yes,
liked it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But both Americans, I think, found a great spot this week. We're back to Charlie?
Charlie is challenging.
Wait. So he is on the show?
He is not. It's like a one-time thing, just like Adam.
Okay,
Remember
but-
Adam?
yeah, I do
Adam
that.
challenged Na Ying
But
last
what if
year,
he
right?
wins? What
If he wins, somebody at the bottom will leave.
But it has nothing to do with him coming
He will
back.
not. He will not be in the show.
Attention, I don't know this song. I don't know his catalog
I like this
inside
song.
and out. You do? Well, maybe I know it too.
You might.
Was it like radio-y?
It's a faster song. But he's slowing it down here.
Same vocal treatment, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh!
And now
There's human in this.
Sure.
You find it heavily
Oh, it's
edited?
just I don't like it. I don't like. I know how big of a star he is. I know
Yeah.
how big his songs are.
Yeah.
But in a show like this, I get disappointed listening to autotune. Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know.
I already know that you.
Well, there
And he's
is.
competing against someone
Yeah,
now.
fair. I do still hear humanness in this. I do still hear some pitch deviation. Hold on.
Another.
Okay, so there's pitch deviation in this riff.
Yes.
Video. I know. Now I'm all. What is I love his
I really like his vibrato in general. It's a faster, kind of more hammer style vibrato than we hear from a lot of people in pop, especially a lot of men in pop. This little ad lib piece right here, I just wanted to hear one more time.
No. Now I'm all. You.
Great. It's nice to hear this song done this way. It's really neat. So you find this extremely heavily edited and unfair.
Of course. He's not even hiding it, obviously. Imagine this. If it's not him using autotune, if it's that idol boy using that autotune, I bet you people will be so mad.
I feel like you and I are having a little bit of a different reaction to this because I hear editing quite frequently that I just be like, such is life.
In this show?
Time to time. Cool to hear this song this way. And he's by the way, Charlie Puth is a highly functional vocalist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Sure.
E. about her is how much control she has within this delicate stuff. And I would also say something I said about Guy today that I don't think I've ever said about her, and it should be said, is that in her own way, it's much different than a performer like Guy or Yellow. But she's actually very much a performer and an entertainer as well. She's a lot more contained. Her theater, her drama, her stuff lives a lot in the face, lives a lot in the body, lives a lot in the vocal details. So her subtleties in this tiny, tiny stuff takes a lot of thought. You know, if you've ever heard me talk about singers singing through human emotion, for example, she uses crying a lot. This really, really delicate, this place, high, on the edge of crying. So a lot of exhale, a lot of air, a lot of this kind of technique, which takes a lot of control and takes a lot of thought between the relationship between these human sounds and how to move them into something musical. Everybody wants to prevent their voice from, how do I prevent my voice from cracking? How do I make sure my voice stays consistent? So you hear something like this where the voice is coming in and out, but it's done on purpose. It's done by calculated, measured technique. In order to make this not sound busted, where people are like, oh God, what's wrong with her voice? Instead, we're like, oh, she's really feeling it. Oh my gosh. So this actually takes a high level of technique to pull off this kind of delicacy with accuracy and with purposeful emotion. We don't just see her crying and falling apart. Like, she's showing emotion on her face, which is helping us believe her, helping us feel what she's feeling, feel what she's trying to convey with her words and melody. But it is also very, very on purpose because she is a great vocal technician. It's actually really brave. This entire performance, I believe she's probably almost done. This is where someone trusts the tone of their voice, the choices they're making, and their musicality, that it doesn't have to turn into riffs, runs, and belts. Now, she has plenty of agility in here. There are plenty of subtle details in here. There's oodles of technique in here, as I've discussed. But I do think that it is brave to not feel like you have to masturbate o potato on a singer show. To just let what you do speak. City of stars, are you shining just for me? To me, the way she did this and even the way she performed the Carpenter song felt like it sat in La La Land. And her approach and attack to this was theatrical in that way. So delicate, so like, oh.
Grace was great this time. I like what Guyton did, and I don't really have a third. I definitely didn't like Charlie Puth.
Yeah, we know. You?
Sure. Same with Jay. I do have a third. I think Mickey did well today.
That was going to be my pick too. My 3 too.
So that's my 3.
I'm the same as you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just think the show becomes really boring when the liveness is gone. That's all.
Yeah, all I'm saying, Jay, is I think that there are always exceptions to this rule. From episode to episode, from singer to singer. That's all I'm saying is and I'm sure people's perception will be that this was an outlier. I just don't think it was. But I do think it was a bold, one of the most bold examples that we've seen of that kind of editing.
So, the official results. First place, Grace.
Yeah. Well
Second
deserved.
place, Guyton.
Nice.
Third place, Mickey.
Woo!
Fourth place, Guy. Fifth place, Chen Chushen. Number 6, Ma Jiaqi, the idol boy. Number 7, Pax Congo.
Dang.
And because Charlie Puth challenged Guyton and won, Pax Congo leaves the show.
Oh no.
Okay, well, okay. Oh.
Dang.
Well, this changes things a little bit for me. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Jay. The fact that it has consequence. Ooh, this is an uncomfortable moment.
Oh, so all of a sudden.
You know, I think that Pax Congo is not a gigantic artist. Do I understand that correctly?
Probably not.
I think that an artist like him, this is a very, very big deal and a very big opportunity to be exposed to a larger audience. And I think the showrunners did a sad thing, in my opinion. This is, at the end of the day, reality television. It's meant to provoke, it's meant to entertain, and it's meant to bring art, but usually art ends up at the end of the list.
Are we still doing the next episode? We're going to be traveling.
So we're going to be on the road. We're going to be in China. So the format won't look like this if we go for it.
Different.
It's not going to look like this. Not going to feel like this.
I'm just going to simplify it.
Well, we'll see.
In some way, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. But I think we should
Keep going?
We should keep going. I think if people are into it.
I'm getting really bored of this fake ass competition.
I don't know, man. Jay's bored.
Well. They all are, Jay. They all are. How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you 'cause you know about these things. How will I know? Shine a light through an open door. Love and life I will divide. Turn away 'cause I need you more. Feel the heartbeat in my mind. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. 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 Hello, my friends. I have some exciting news. Our One Take Challenge show is almost 2 years old. That means I've been reacting to and coaching you guys for over 20 episodes. But on June 15th, we will be filming our first ever live in-person taping of our One Take Challenge in Shanghai. I'll be watching live performances of some of our favorite One Take Challenge participants up until now and providing live feedback. If you're a professional tier member, you're invited to join us as an audience member for this special masterclass event. Seats are limited, so be sure to reserve yours as soon as possible. Details on how to RSVP for this event will be shared in an upcoming members-only post. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see you guys there. Mwah!